So to kick it off, we got Yuji running through Gotham City ready to put anyone and anything in the now talk pose. Like I thought I told this man in the last episode to give it up. You are not the Dark Knight. Anyways, he runs into Unumaki, who says a whole lot of nothing, hits this corny ass pose with the microphone in his hand, and I'm crying, bro wanna be little Uzi so bad. Now we got Yuji running through the train station desperately trying to find Gojo and free him from the prison realm. But it's clip for that. They gave bro life with no parole for animal cruelty. And there was witnesses around? Oh nah, bro is never getting out. But yeah, Yuji jumps down the stairs like Mario and he immediately locks eyes with CHOSO. And I want y'all to take a good look at CHOSO's face right here. Oh nah, he's trying to turn Yuji into a painting. And honestly, I'm here for it, cause this ain't no English class. When I turn on these animes, I don't want to see any dialogue. I'm on that Helen Keller type time and I'm not trying to read shit. Anyways, CHOSO goes into his bag and pulls out blood convergence. And Yuji might be a top tier fraud cause he sees the attack coming, decides not to dodge and gets clipped. But in the very next scene, we see that bro is clearly capable of dodging it. Why would you risk getting injured if you were able to dodge it the whole time? I know the cameraman is watching this scuffle go down and he can only be thinking one thing.
This nigga is trash.
Yuji spins the block and hits him with a mean left hook, but bro must have been training with Meek Mill for a year, cause CHOSO felt that punch and he was like,
Muy bien. Muy bien.
Your punches feel like pillows, little bro. Now tell me, did my brothers have any last words before they died? And Yuji's like, last words? I'ma keep it a stack gang, they looking up at us. CHOSO heard that shit and his thirst for vengeance became even greater, and he will not be denied. So he starts charging up this goddamn blood Rasengan, and Yuji's like, you think you finna hit me with that? Hell no. Runs up to him and knocks that shit right out of his hand. They start tumbling on the ground and Yuji's like, enough of this gay shit, and tries to one-shot him but misses. CHOSO, tired of being in this AO position, and flips him over. And when I tell you that this man hopped in his Katara bag, I am not joking. He rains down these blood shards, but Yuji hits the James Bond and rolls out the way. And just take a look at CHOSO. You know he mad as hell that Katara's techniques ain't working. So he's like, fuck it, I don't need her. Abandons all technique and starts throwing waves of blood at this man. And I'm just like, oh nah. He got Yuji looking like he in a Splatoon's lobby. But sadly, the job is not finished. CHOSO pulls the blood off of Yuji and he starts to violate. He starts it off with the uppercut into the sweep kick and then tries to finish him off with this falcon punch. And just know if that punch would have landed, Yuji would have had a lifetime supply of CTE. He then pulls Yuji back in and finishes the combo with his gentle fist attack. Then this man brings all of his blood back to get ready for another piercing blood shot. All of that boxing to be in the same position again. I know Sukuna's in there and he's mad as hell that he has to keep watching this trash ass performance. Yuji better figure out something soon. He's staring death right in the face and he only has two real options here. Reunite with CHOSO's brothers or become Muhammad Ali. CHOSO fires the attack again, but Yuji jumps into the air to throw off his aim. And now that he dodged it, it is time to go in for the attack. Yuji pulls up behind him and tries to land his first punch of the fight, but CHOSO is too locked in. Those simple tactics is not gonna work. So he hits him with a supernova from behind and then impales his feet. Yuji like, fuck that, I'm not letting this fake ass Sasuke grease me like this. Tries these weak ass kicks, but they had little to no effect. Then turns around to see that CHOSO's in the blood piercing stance again. And at this point, Yuji is doomed. He's fighting against a 99 overall with a revenge badge that's on Hall of Fame. But while Yuji's getting baked, he ends up getting a call from Mekamaru. And this is the part where we see that Mekamaru really was a top tier traitor. Cause ain't no way this man came back as an AI just to get me greased. So this man had a plan to make Yuji and CHOSO fight in a bathroom stall. And before CHOSO could get in there, this man was like, you and your trash ass brothers are just alike. All three of you will be rolled in a spliff real soon. Bro, what is he on? Like, just because you died a virgin and never touched grass in your life doesn't mean you gotta make sure I get put on a t-shirt. I know Yuji's in that back room thinking to himself like, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad? But anyways, while Mekamaru was out there instigating, Yuji was in the bathroom making it rain in that hoe. So now CHOSO can't use his blood bending as efficiently as he did before. And as soon as Yuji confirmed that his blood manipulation was compromised, he started hitting that iconic Dark Knight walk. But even becoming Batman could not save him. So they both square up in these weak ass stances. And CHOSO, you're not low. We see you hitting that waterbending pose, you're not slick. Yuji starts it off with a Sneak Nation tactic, throws the water drain at him. But CHOSO is Sneak Nation resistant. He blocks the drain. Then the kicks, then delivers a Bruce Lee punch to the chest. This man CHOSO is looking like the Golden Gloves champion right now. Got that boy Yuji stumbling, he on straight clamps. So they continue to box, and Yuji just cannot get the upper hand in this fight. He jumps on the wall and tries another Sneak Nation tactic, but all that resulted in was him getting the bully treatment and slammed to the ground. Yuji starts doing these pointless ass backflips to try to get away. Choso seen that shit and immediately started hating. He runs up to him and he just starts tryharding, bruh. Look at Choso grabbing him by the jacket, bruh. Yuji's really getting that little bro treatment right now. Yuji can't let this slide, and now he's finally ready to go on the attack. He starts it off by biting his hand into a headbutt, and he ends it off with this athletic ass kick. But Choso is not gonna let those feeble attacks stop him from getting his vengeance. So this man does one of the most New York things I've ever seen in any anime. He shoots a bloodshot through his sleeve into Yuji's stomach. And not gonna lie, if I was Yuji, that's where I'd throw in the towel. Cause what am I doing fighting somebody that's doing shit like this? But anyways, that blood meteorite got Yuji on 1 HP. I'm thinking it's time for us to pack our bags and go home. But of course that main character plot armor starts to kick in and he manages to get up. So now they're both going in for their final attacks. Yuji blocks his vision to try to hit him with that Gervonta Davis. But Yuji must have not been familiar with Choso's game, cause he hardened the part of his body that Yuji just attacked, causing that hit to have no effect. He takes a chunk out of his shoulder and deals the final blow to finish this fight.